Part 1. The magic mousetrap. During a chase in the attic, Jerry hid inside an old, ornate mousetrap decorated with a glowing sapphire gem. Tom pounced, and the gem flashed with brilliant light, swallowing them whole. Part 2. Arrival at Stone Scratch Castle. They tumbled out into the grand hall of a massive stone castle. Banners of royal purple and gold hung from the ceiling. A suit of armor stood guard, and Tom, startled, shook its hand, causing the whole suit to clatter to the floor. Part 3. The royal decree. They saw a poster. The kingdom was in despair. The precious crystal cheese wheel, the source of the kingdom's happiness, had been stolen by a grumpy, fire-breathing lizard who was actually just a gecko near a candle. Part 4. The moat misadventure. Trying to cross the castle's moat, Tom used a drawbridge. Jerry tried to swing on a chandelier chain but slipped, landing on a swan, which gave him an angry, honking tour of the moat. Part 5. The suit of armor snafu. Tom found a suit of armor and put it on, instantly becoming Sir Thomas. He tried to march proudly but couldn't see through the helmet and walked straight into a wall. Jerry sat on top, using the helmet's plume as a steering lever. Part 6. The Great Hall Banquet Blunder. They snuck into the Great Hall during a feast. Jerry rode a roasted chicken like a skateboard down the table. Tom, chasing him, accidentally slid on a jelly red tart, launching himself into the king's lap. Part 7. The Dragon's Den, sort of. They found the dragon's lair, a cozy corner of the dungeon where the little gecko was guarding the crystal cheese wheel. It let out a tiny hiss and a puff of smoke from the nearby candle. Part 8. The unlikely alliance. Tom and Jerry realized the dragon was just a small, scared lizard. They couldn't fight it. It wouldn't be fair. For the first time, they decided to work together to help the gecko and get the cheese peacefully. Part 9. The lizard's lament. The gecko was lonely. It had taken the shiny cheese wheel because it wanted a friend to play with. It missed its family in the sunny castle gardens. Part 10. The strategic distraction. Jerry, small and quick, did a hilarious dance to distract the gecko. Tom, in his clanky armor, carefully rolled the crystal cheese wheel away without the gecko noticing. Part 11. The nightly parade. They returned the cheese to the main hall. The king was so overjoyed, he declared a parade. Tom, still in armor, was hailed as a hero. Jerry rode on his helmet, waving a tiny flag. Part 12. The gecko's new home. As a reward, the king gave the little gecko a permanent, sunny spot in the royal garden with all the bugs it could eat. It was no longer lonely. Part 13. The true reward. The king offered Tom and Jerry the crystal cheese wheel, but they saw how its light made the whole kingdom happy. They decided to leave it for everyone to share. Part 14. A hero's send-off. The king instead gave them a smaller, but still delicious, regular cheese wheel to share. The entire castle waved goodbye as the magic mousetrap began to glow again. Part 15. The return trip. The glowing sapphire light enveloped them, and they zapped back to the attic, landing softly in a pile of dusty clothes, 1 second after they had left. Part 16. A shared secret. Back home, they broke the cheese wheel in half. As they ate, they didn't chase each other. They just shared a look. They weren't just a cat and mouse. They were knights of the same round table, keepers of a magical secret.